and I wasn't too impressed with what I saw so far, judging by the exposure. I don't know what that's all about, but I've just adjusted something. I don't know if it's better or worse yet. But I hope someone can answer some of my questions that I put on this video. Hello there and welcome to another video. Now I'm just out here once again around the what used to be the slag heap, because I like to come here as often as possible. Just like to tell you a few things that's sort of happening. I'm still getting a lot of pain and stuff. I just thought I'd tell you about that, and it's affecting me video making, because I can't go very far at the minute because I'm in that much agony that it makes it extremely difficult, because I walk it all the way there and I walk it all the way back. So it's not too easy, shall we say. It's near on impossible, in fact. So that's why I like to come here. It's nice and local, and it's still a very good area, lots of trees and grass and stuff like that. It's quite busy today. There's a lot of people around because it's quite warm. I was surprised how warm it actually was when I stepped out the door, because inside it didn't seem that warm, but when I stepped outside it was like, poof, it's like really warm. Like, so is this that heat wave that the media were talking about? Has it finally almost arrived? I'm not sure. Maybe it has. Maybe it's going to get warmer from today onwards. I don't know. But anyway, what I was going to say was, I think I'm probably going to have to get the medium back, or at least get in touch with the medium that I had out at my house, because this pain I'm having is connected with the stuff I mentioned in a previous video, you know, the spirit stuff. So it's not like relenting much at all, in fact. So it's like I say, I need something done about it, but I'm not 100% sure that he's going to be able to help us fully and stuff. Now I've got flies on us again. Every time I come down here, flies are always on us. I don't know what it is, but anyway, never mind the flies. And I don't think that's anything paranormal, at least I hope not. Although it did happen to Rod Steiger in the Amityville Horror, if you remember that movie. Very good movie, by the way. And the stuff that's happening to me is very similar to what happened to Rod Steiger in the Amityville Horror, because he played the priest who was trying to visit the house of this couple that he knew rather well. I think he knew them rather well, and it was a new house, and he was keep trying to like get out of the house, but certain paranormal things were stopping him. And every time he tried to phone them on the phone, his hand would like burn, and he would drop the phone. He couldn't even, and the phone line would start crackling. He couldn't get through. The phone line went off and stuff. So I'm having similar things to that happen, because every time I try to do anything, including this, using the camera, videoing, I'm in pain within no time. Serious pain, back pain, chest pain, you name it. And it's getting a bit much. It's even you know, it even affects me editing these videos as well. I get all sorts of discomfort, pain, and all sorts of things happening when I'm doing the editing. I managed to watch a film last night, the original Phantasm on Blu-ray, but even then, in the middle of the film, I still started getting like the pressure things on my chest and stuff, so it's not easy trying to do much, I tell you. The one thing that does help a bit is actually talking to people, like verbally, like online and stuff, like on the mic, chat rooms, private conversations, anything like that, or even on the phone or wherever. But the trouble is, there's not always that many people that's willing to have a voice conversation. That's the only problem. But because I have a chat room online, it's on an app called Cuddle. If anyone fancies joining me on that sometime, just give us a bell and I'll come on at some point. And you just have to download the app from the Google Play Store, by the way. It's free, and it's free to chat on the mic as well. and you can make your own room, or you can come in mine, or whatever you want to do. So that's the thing is about Cuddle though. Lately it's been a bit dead. Well, there's still loads of rooms on there, but my room's been a bit dead because I hadn't been on that much lately, and I suppose it takes a while to build up a new group of sort of people that come in your room type of thing. Another thing is, I was talking to my friend on Facebook today, and we got onto the subject of, well, he asked a question about why do people like bands such as Bros and Shakin' Stevens. I think that was the main ones he mentioned, and I told him that I was a fan of Bros, and I used to have one Shakin' Stevens album. I wasn't really a big fan of Shakin' Stevens, but I did like this one track he did. I can't remember what it's called now. It was something like Pink Champagne or Pink Cadillac or something like that. Anyway, it was a good track, and I had the album with it on. I liked that track. It had like synthesizers in it, I believe, and stuff. I like it. I was synthesizer type electronic music. And I'm not sure if Stock Aitken and Waterman did that one. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But so I was telling him about that, and how Luke Goss from Bros is now a Hollywood actor. He has been for several years. And let's change direction here. My friend is a friend of Luke Goss. He's like a martial arts expert and fight coordinator, choreographer, whatever you call it. And he's also friends with Hollywood actor and stuntman. I'm not going to name him here just in case I get in trouble or anything. But he's friends with Luke Goss, and he's on Luke Goss's contact list if he needs him for any further future projects and stuff. Anyway, I was telling him that, but what he told us is that Bros is a boy band, and I never thought of them as being a boy band. I thought they were like just a couple of brothers who basically played instruments and made music and sang. Because when you think of boy bands, I think of like Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Take That and all them, because there's usually about 5 of them or something like that. But Bros was just 2. And I mentioned Modern Talking because I'm a big fan of Modern Talking and Thomas Anders. Modern Talking split up years ago, but Thomas Anders is still going as a solo artist. And so, yeah, and I'm a big fan of a-ha as well, and I don't think they're classed as a boy band, and yet there's 3 guys. So what makes Bros be classed as a boy band? Because he said they were targeted towards teeny boppers, which I guess are young female teenagers, I guess. And I don't know, it made us feel a bit weird because I like Bros, and I'm not a teenager or a girl, so so I guess I'm not the target audience if that's what he was suggesting. But I don't know. I never saw them as being like that. But I don't know what the lighting's like in my here, because it looks darker than it is because I've got my glasses on here. But there's some good trees under here. So this is another place I might come for me if I need a Christmas tree for in December, because I think there's one behind us here that might do. Possibly. Although that one I saw in the cemetery the other day might have been a better one, but it was a bit too big for my living room. It would have been like that scene out of National Lampoon's Vacation, where Chevy Chase had that huge tree and it went through the roof type of thing. Yeah, so. And as we speak, I am now currently in agony again. This is exactly what I was talking about. I cannot make a goddamn video or walk out of the house without being in agony. And also, I must point out that when I came down here the other day to go to the chip shop, I cut through here. What happened was my back went even worse, the lower part of my back, and I basically could hardly walk, and I've been in agony ever since. So I've got the pain up the middle of my back, right over the whole of your back, like aching and burning. And I've also got this other worse, I don't know, it's sort of worse because you can hardly move. If you sit down on the couch, you can't get up again without being in agony, and you can hardly get up. It just went when I just stepped out the door the other day, literally just came on within a second. So I put that down to maybe the the things I mentioned earlier. But I'm not 100% sure it was that. But yeah, I just don't know. It might have been. But the other bit, the higher up bit, it definitely is that. I know for a fact, because it comes on just like that. Usually when I get my camera out, or I try to do something on my phone. Numerous things, you know. Like I made a video the other night where I was supposed to be on holiday in the south of France. As soon as I set the camera up, my back was killing us. I just put the camera on a little tripod thing. Back was killing us within seconds. I made a little video today on Facebook. As soon as within less than 2 minutes of recording, back was killing us again. And then it went away almost instantly after I'd finished, within a few seconds. You know what I mean? So there's definitely something going on. I can show you that. And there's loads of other things where I'm not going to go into all them details. Yeah, I made a video about it. If you haven't seen that, it's on here. It's called about the spirit attacks I'm experiencing. If you want to check that one out, check it on here. It's got the thumbnail with a bright blue background if you want to see that one. Now I've just reached one of the seats I was going to sit on here. Not this one, I was going to sit on the one over there. My favourite seat over there. Or one of them anyway. But I've just discovered this. Somebody appears to have left 2 towels on the grass here. I don't know why. So I'm not going to take them or anything. Someone might come back for them, I don't know. You never know. Or somebody else might want them. Take them home, put them in the washing machine. I'm sure they'll be fine. But I'm not going to chance it, I'll tell you that much. So it's amazing the things you find around here sometimes. You know? So now I'm off to this other seat. Somebody's dog's coming along here, so I'm guessing somebody's coming along. The owner, I guess. Dog's over there. And here's, oh my god, can't believe it. The seat's got more vandalism on than last time, I think. That's just great. Just great. Well, I bet the seats up there, the newer ones, have been vandalised as well, no doubt. I said I was going to video them if I have. So I'll go and check them in a bit. Right, so I finally got me sit down on one of my favourite seats. Well, it's not really a favourite seat. I actually prefer the one up there, but I guess this is my second favourite seat. So I've got my banana, my trusty banana. It's not the biggest banana you've ever seen in your life, but it's banana nevertheless. I've got 2, so this is just the first one, shall we say. And but it's not bad. I hate them when they go too soft. There's nothing worse than mushy bananas. Well, there's a few things. I'm not going to go into them right now. Like I say, I haven't had any dinner, so this comes in rather handy, shall we say. The trouble is with this seat, it's a busy thoroughfare, you know. So, apart from that, it's not bad. I still think you should put some seats over where the trees and grass are, like at the bottom of that big hill. We could do with some seats over there. The council seem to have a habit of putting seats only along paths, like tarmac paths, but they never really put any seats on the grass areas. But I'm not sure why that is. Kind of unusual actually. But having said that, I can't complain too much because I got too much of a big bite there. Anyway, I know it's a bit rude talking and eating at the same time, but I'm hungry, you know. So I do apologise. I just think it would be good to have some seats on the grass areas as well. You know, because lots of people go across the grass. You know, it's not just me. They don't just use the paths. And sometimes when you're walking along the grass amongst trees and up banks and stuff, you need to sit down, you know. So, and I don't like sitting on the grass. That's not one of my favourite things to do. So, yeah, I could do with some seats. Well, I could do with some. I don't know about anybody else. What does everybody else think? Do you think down here where the slide heap used to be, the council should put some seats where the grass is? Like maybe over where the trees are? At the bottom of that bank, the big bank thing? Because I think that would be a really good spot, to be honest with you. Let us know what you think anyway. I'd appreciate if you could let us know. I'm going to finish the rest of this banana off now. There's not much left. And I've got me trusty drink of pure life here. It's the only packs of bottles that Asda has left. For some reason, every other pack of bottles is sold out. Every week. I don't know. It's a bit strange, like. It's hard eating a banana with just one hand. I'm starting to notice, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm currently getting pestered by a couple of dogs. As you can see.
There it is. Get it, boy.
Right, so as you can see, this is pretty much the same spot where I was the other night, but I haven't uploaded that video yet. It was getting dark that night, and having said that, it's not too far off getting dark now. It's about an hour and less than an hour and 20 minutes time before it gets dark, because it gets dark about 8 o'clock here now in the UK. But like I say, there's lots of trees and stuff around here. There's more trees than there ever was, because this place used to be completely sparse and full of like rubble type stuff everywhere. The ground was grey, basically full of rocks and like dusty stuff. And now it's all grass and trees, which is much better. And you know, so yep, it's a good place to hang out by yourself or with some. Or with some, I would say. Someone, I would say. And and I don't know why, but the screen's just gone off on my camera. I don't know how to change that yet. I've just got this camera, so I'll have to look into that. I'm just going to walk down here a bit. As you can see, the sun's out at the minute, but the sun's like been mainly in today. It's like been cloudy for the most of the day, apart from this morning, I think it was anyway, because I was asleep until after 12, so I'm not sure, but something like that anyway. And that's that big mountain thing up there that I was up on the top of on the other video, called Getting High Amongst the Trees. I was right up there. So now I'm at the bottom of it, obviously. There's somebody up there because I can hear them chatting. So obviously they haven't got a fear of heights, because they wouldn't be sitting up there chatting otherwise, would they? Another thing is that the other day I made a little video. I just mentioned that just a second ago, but on that video I asked people if they could help me about some postage stamp issue I was having. I was basically asking what sort of stamps, or how many, like first class or second class stamps, I would need to put on a jiffy bag to send a Blu-ray or a DVD in the post. And not one person answered, by the way, not one. I was like mightily disappointed, because it was for your benefit, because I was planning on a giveaway with a little competition question, and I was going to give somebody who I would pick them like out of the hat or at random, who got the right answer to the question, and they would win a Blu-ray or a DVD. So I was wanting to know if you could use normal second class stamps or first class stamps, and how many of them, to put a Blu-ray in a jiffy bag and then put it in the post box instead of going to the post office. Because I know you can get them large letter stamps, which I believe you're supposed to use for Blu-rays and stuff in the post, and to put them in the post box, but them are mightily expensive. So I was wondering, is it cheaper to do it the other way, with just like 3 or 4 second class stamps? Can you do it that way? Nobody answered. And it was for, like I say, for a giveaway for some of my subscribers or whoever's watching my videos. If they answered a question that I was going to give, you could win a Blu-ray or a DVD. But nobody answered, so I can't, you know. Because I was looking at the prices for the large letter stamps, and the cheapest was, for about 4 of them, like a book of 4, the cheapest price was like £5.40 something. And the rest were like £10 for 6 or more. I mean, more than £10 for 6, something like that. So it's not cheap, just to give away a couple of DVDs here and there. So if anyone can help with that question, can you use like 3 or 4 second class stamps, or maybe 2, to send a Blu-ray in its case or a DVD in the post in a jiffy bag by popping it into the post box? Can you do that, or do you have to get the large letter one? I'd like to know so I can send you a surprise if you want one on an upcoming video. Okay, so if anyone can help answer that question, I'll be most grateful, I can tell you that much. And so, anyway, the light will be going soon, and I haven't had my banana yet, or my dinner for that matter, but I did bring a couple of bananas with us, just to keep us going until I had my proper dinner, and what have you. Actually, no, I didn't even know if I was still recording, there's no flashing light. Well, I don't know why, like I say, I've just got this camera, but it doesn't have a flashing light on the front, and it doesn't appear to have one on the top either, so that's not good, isn't it? But anyway, so when you're looking at the camera here, you don't know if you're still recording, you might have hit the button by accident and turn it off, like stop recording or the battery's run out or something. You just wouldn't have a clue, like, I don't know. What can you do? Well, I've got some rather bad news for you here. I did say I would video these new seats if any vandalism appeared on them, and lo and behold, this is the new seats, the newest seats that we put in, and lo and behold, we have vandalism on the seat. Only one of them, however. The other one hasn't got any vandalism on as of yet, but this one unfortunately does have. And this is the one I'm going to sit on right now to end this video, because I do apologize, but I just checked the bit of my footage, and it looks like for some reason some of my footage has come out rather dark. I don't know why. Like I say, this is the first time I've used this camera, well, second time technically speaking out, but the first time I've used it outside. So I'll just have to have a look at the settings, I guess. But it's a pity about this seat. I knew it would happen at some point, and it's happened rather sooner than I expected, actually. Okay then, I'm going to finish off this video here. The lighting's going drastically bad now, because it's starting to get, well, it's moving towards darkness basically. It'll be dark at 8 o'clock, it's about 20 to 8 or something like that. I'm having to shoot this ending piece again because my lighting was all cocked up. So, I'd just like to thank everyone for watching this video, and if you could please answer that question that I asked about the postage stamps, I'd be very grateful, because it's to help use, because I'm planning on giving away some DVDs and Blu-rays at some point, and I need to know so I can send them to you. What's the cheapest way, because I'm skint. So I'd just like to thank you very much for watching this video, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed any of it, and don't forget to subscribe if you would like to see some more videos from me at some point. And I shall, well, I better get going because I've got to get back to something to eat. Something proper to eat, not just bananas this time. So, yep. So I think I've got the right angle for the lighting now, because I have to try and sort this problem out with the exposure that I've got. Some of the scenes, I've looked at some of the footage, are a bit too dark. I don't know what's causing that. I just get a little bit of sky in and everything goes like dark. I'll have to check it properly when I get back. But anyway, thanks very much for watching, and like I said, don't forget to give us a little like if you enjoyed any of this video, and don't forget to pop something down in the comments if you've got anything you want to say or ask me, and I should get back to you as soon as possible, I promise you. So, thanks again, and I shall see you next time. So, bye for now. Ta-ra now. Right then, I've just finished my bananas, and I'm going to go home now to get something proper to eat. I don't know what I'm going to have yet, but I'm going to end this little video here. It's just a short one for today. I say a short one. I don't even know how much footage I've shot. I don't know how many minutes I've shot, so I won't find that out until I put it into edit and program and check it out, basically. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please can you answer some of my questions if you know the answer to any of them, because it's from the Blu-ray and DVD giveaway thing that's coming up soon, or at some point, and I'll be very grateful. But if you've got any other questions, don't hesitate to contact us and put it down in the comments below this video. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you all in the next video. So bye for now. Ta-ra now. Ta-ra.